Welcome to Sheqsys video number 2. In this video I'm going to walk you through the utilities, which is where the user or the administrator would set up all the parameters which are used within the system. To access this you must be an administrator, and if you're an administrator you will see on the settings block you will see a utilities link. You click on the utilities, the system will then open up the utilities. From this screen you have a vast amount of power, and you can edit your own details or you can manage users. In the manage users section, what you can do is you can approve users by clicking approve, and you can also unapprove users by just clicking them off. You can also disable an account, which means that if I click here now, this user, Shane, would not be able to access the system. I'm going to re-enable it by clicking it up. On the screen as well you can also see when was the last login and when was the last activity. This is used because sometimes a person can have the remember me ticked, which means they would record the last login as the first date they enter the username and password, and it would get saved to their hard drive. But the last activity is when they've actually done something on the system. So from this screen you can actually go in and look at a user account and see when they actually last worked on the system. You can also change a username, which gives you the power that if somebody wants to change their username, you can change the username and then put a new username. You would use this in, for example, is if an employee gets married and a surname changes, you can actually change it and keep all the links. You can also change your password. Some users, even though the system has on the login page a forgot password function, some users still cannot come right, and this allows you to select a user and put in a new password and confirm a new password and change the password. From this screen as well you can set up the site settings. These site settings are, for example, company. You can manage the companies listed on the system. You can manage the divisions on the system. You can manage the departments. And as you can see, it's showing you division related to a department and a type. Types are pulled from a pull down. And who the responsible person is. You can manage teams. You see all the list of teams, and you can add members to the teams. You have a list of all your customers. You can have a list of your suppliers. On all these screens you'll see there's the disable or enable button. Simply by clicking it will allows you to disable it, which means it cannot be chosen. The system allows you to manage your innovation categories. You can set up your innovation categories in here. All these are then accessible in the main system as pull downs. In the incident you can manage your vehicle conditions. You can set all the details up here. The type of incidents, the Sheq category, you can manage them here. For example, if you just want to look at now quality, you can type quality there, click filter, and it will show me all the quality categories. To look at subcategories, for example, we'll look at subcategories for customer complaint. You click on the subcategory. Now you can set up subcategories for main categories. A customer complaint, here's all the subcategories. And all of these as well, if you want to stop using it, you can just disable it. If a subcategory or a category is being used in the main system and you try to actually delete it, the system will actually give you an error to say it's been used already in the system. If it isn't being used, it will allow you to delete it. On the Ishikawa, you can actually set up all the Ishikawa items. In the main instant modules, you'll see the Ishikawas and you'll see the individual items. If you want to see just quality, you type in quality there and click on the filter. Now you'll see all the quality ones. For the environment, for machine, we'll change this now to 20 lines. For man, material, and method. The investigation logic is one of the more powerful screens. This allows you to set the investigation logic up for the incidents, near misses and potentials, showing you what format they're going to take on the screen, what's included and what's not included. For example, incidents, the low risk, medium risk and high risk. If you look at this one, what we've got here, you can include 5 whys if you want by simply clicking it, and you can exempt it by unticking the item. System allows you, if you wish, to have escalation. So here with high risk for safety, health, environment and quality incidents, we have automatic escalation, which means if the guy does not action an item within a set period of time, it will send him one warning and then it will escalate it up to his manager. You can set up whether you have an initial Ishikawa and a post Ishikawa, or you can also set up for no investigation, which means it will be a straight through. An example of that would be here, like on a near miss, low risk, you could just have it as just as a register. So the guys will enter near misses low risk and it'll just be set as a log. You can also set up whether a PDCA has to be done, and you can set that whether it's for high risk, medium risk or low risk. So from this screen you can basically set up a number of formats depending on the type of incident and the risk of the incident, and whether it's safety, health, environmental or quality. Also in this utilities, you can set up the various templates, for example the audit templates, where you can select a module. Say we select audits, and we want to look at, this is the audit templates that are on the system. If we look at the internal quality audit, you can just click on the elements, and you can build up your audit elements here. You can then look at the individual points from the audits by clicking on the points, and it will show you all the individual points. In the points, you can actually set the severity. So you could have a major non-conformance, but it could be a low severity, so then it will adjust the score on the audits automatically. Under the core reports, the system allows you to set up your products. You can set up your various products. And the document register module, you can set up distribution lists, as well as document types, classifications with their corresponding review frequencies, and sub-classifications. So like manual, you can set up sub-classifications within manual. Production, assembly, logistics, machining. This allows you to do various groupings on your documents. System allows you to set up automatic email reports. Like here's one for overdue instance. You can say on the overdue instance, I want it to run every Monday morning, and tell you the last date it actually ran, and if there's any error logs, they'll be shown here, and you can clear the error logs and such like. Risk assessment, you can set up a review period. It's now set to 365 by default, and you can run a review report as well. The escalation log will show you all incidents which have been escalated, which indicating the from and to person. And the TPA, you can set up your category groups, cost, quality, speed, as well as the main categories. This will be the defects like bubbles, lines, breaks, cracks, orange peel, whatever your industry works on. And you can also set up your individual machine details. This screen is the central core of all the parameters within the system, and gives you a lot of power to change and customize the system to your exact needs. Thank you very much. Please see the other videos for the other modules.